Today, on Beyond.
I can't breathe on my own, he said to me. He couldn't breathe on his own. And they kept on giving him All right, I'll stop the readings. We'll move on.
Is someone trying to pull the plug on this reading?
Y'all see that? Never know what to expect when it comes to a show like this.
Supernatural phenomena, right in the studio. But first,
he just did everything he could. He just did all the things that a wife would love in a husband.
Janine's husband was killed in a car accident in February 2000, and her family hasn't been the same since.
A few months after my dad died, my mom started dating other guys, and that really bothered me.
Tiffany is more than bothered. She's furious.
I am so mean. I'm like the biggest jerk to them, and I just look them up and down. I'm like, you're a dog. I really don't care for you at all. Every time I'm mean to her dates, they like don't call her back or anything. I don't care if she breaks up. I just tell her, yeah, so I'm happy. I don't feel guilty at all. I feel like I'm doing my mom a favor.
She needs to let me move on. I'm not trying to replace her dad. Nobody could ever replace him.
I just want it to be me and my siblings and my mom, just in one big happy family. That's just all. That's all I want.
Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Hi, ladies. You are Janine?
Yes.
Hi, Janine James. Nice to meet you. Let me shake your hand. And you're Tiffany.
Yes.
With a beautiful name like that, Tiffany.
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. Now, I know your dad passed over. That's your husband.
Right.
And you want to try and reach him.
Yes.
Because you're having a hard time with your mom dating. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, so let's see what's going on with that. And if your dad comes in, I will be glad to bring him through for you and bring you a message if he's around or if anyone else comes in. But I first want to talk to you about you. Let me tell you about yourself. You're someone who's very family-oriented anyway. Everything to you is family. And you in your mind have a certain way of a family should be. And anything that challenges that, you have a hard time with. Okay? You know, you do this out of love because you love your mom very, very much.
Yeah.
And you love your dad very, very much.
I do.
And that's where it's coming from. It's really coming out of love. And sometimes things have to change. I've done these readings for many, many years, and I've brought through information from the spirit world where the mate has passed over there, and they've talked about bringing someone else in their life for them to marry because they don't want them to be alone. So many times that happens. So, do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
So if your dad would like that, if he would like your mom to meet someone that he can help her meet, we don't know if that's going to happen yet. But you know what I'm saying? If if he thinks that's the best thing for her and he doesn't want her to be alone anymore, because you're going to meet someone and you're going to get married and you're going to leave your mom and you're going to have your own family and then she'll be left alone. You want that, right?
No.
No, you don't want that. So if it's okay with your dad, would that be okay with you?
It's okay with him.
Okay. And if it's not okay with him, then he'll say it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's standing right here, your father. Your daddy is laughing about your mother because they said there's no way you can keep her down. No way. And even when he was married to her, he had trouble with her. And he said, there's no way you're going to keep her down.
Yeah.
And in the house. He said, your mom's smart enough that she won't get hurt. And he said, you're worried about her meeting someone who's not the right person and who's, I don't know, violent or something that's going to do something. And he says, that's not going to happen. Go on, go on, go on. He ever call you Tiffy or Tiff or just
Oh
Tiffy?
my gosh,
Tiffy,
yeah.
right? Tiffy.
Yeah, he called me Tiffy all
That's
the
what
time.
I'm hearing in my head. Tiffy, and I'm like, what is it? And he goes, Tiffy, Tiffy, Tiffy. I said, okay,
Yeah.
Tiffy. And he's laughing about you going to the store and going shopping, and one of your favorite things to do, I don't know if it's on the weekends, going shopping, and I don't know if you go collect shoes or you have all these shoes. You like to buy different shoes all the time?
Not shoes, purses.
Oh, purses.
Yeah, I like.
No, I don't like that. I like shoes. I don't know if there's a room or a little closet full of shoes in there in boxes you have not worn yet.
Yes.
Understand?
Oh, Oh, under my bed, yeah.
Yes?
I have tons and tons and tons of shoes under my bed that I
Okay.
never, ever, ever wear.
Thank you. Good. How would you feel if your father said, you know what, I don't want you to go shopping anymore? Oh my goodness.
Oh no, I couldn't live without shopping.
Okay. Now let's talk about your mom.
I want to go shopping for a husband.
It gives you joy and it gives you happiness and it makes you fulfilled. And he wants me to tell you it's okay that his mom meets someone, as long as you understand that he's guiding it. Understand? He's
Yes.
guiding it.
Yeah.
He is looking out. He said, your mom's impatient. Your mom has no patience.
True.
And I don't know who's, are you in school? You're in school right now?
Yeah.
Is there a play or does some school play he's talking to me about?
Yes.
I don't know if you're in the school play or something?
I'm costume designer.
Well, he's been watching you around the school play. I know you've been asking if he's around. You've been thinking, Daddy, are you here? Do you see me? And this is just validation so you know that he's around you with the school play. I
Well,
don't.
how does he feel about
Well,
me
hold
dating?
on. I'm going to get to you in a second.
I need
Hold
to
on.
know.
You're so impatient. Okay, hold on. So he wants you to behave. And he said, would you please help your mom? I understand that. It's very hard on your mom. It's very difficult to be alone with no one to share a life with on that level. And he's saying to me, he's so funny. He's very down to earth. And he said, no one would ever take his place.
Yes.
He said, no one would ever take his place. He said, do you understand that? And he's asking you, do you understand that? Do you understand that no one would take his place?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So with that in mind, would you please help your mom? He's somebody you helping your mom find someone. And would you help her find the right person?
Yes.
Would you do that for her and for
Yeah.
him, for your
Yeah, I
daddy?
will. For
Would
both
you
of
please?
them.
For all of you, and for the girls too, for the rest of the
How
family.
do I know where to look? It seems like
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
so
looking in the right
impatient.
place.
Oh, Janine, you're impatient.
The reading with James will continue in a moment. Plus, later in the show,
What's your real name? I'm not calling you Pookie Butt. What is your real name?
her father has come back from beyond to embarrass her on national television. What other secrets will he reveal? Coming up on Beyond. Tiffany is angry that her mom started dating just months after her dad's death. We now rejoin James in the studio for the reading with Tiffany and her mom, Janine.
You know what? He's going to help you. He loves you very, very much. And I don't know if your anniversary just passed.
Yes,
Okay.
sure did.
Talking about that.
Yes.
And he's telling me, oh, I love you guys, a good connection you guys have. And you know, you have to understand something also, just for us, that their soul's path, they might have chosen, before they came back on this earth, that one of them would have to go before the other one, this time around. See what I mean? Because in another lifetime, maybe she left first. So it's balance. So you have to understand from a higher point of view, you know, a different perspective. Okay?
Was it meant to be that he passed?
It was
when
meant to
he-
be. It was meant to be. It was definitely meant to be. He said, you signed up for this.
Oh, wow.
You signed up for this, all right? I want to tell you that he's talking about someone named Dan, a Dan, okay?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
It says a date or something.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure.
dated a Dan, yes.
Well, that didn't work out.
Right? How about Paul?
This isn't Love Connection. Okay. I'm going to tell you that he's with you trying to find someone, but you have to do your job. And your job is just to be open to it and let it happen as it's going to happen. You don't have to go make it happen. It's going to come to you. He's working on it. He's working on it because you don't want to jump in and meet the wrong person. I think that's what, you know, Tiffany
That's
is really...
exactly.
yeah.
That's exactly it.
That's what your dad has said, so that's his biggest concern. She doesn't want you to meet the wrong person and get hurt.
Yes.
Because she's taking care of you, you know?
I know.
She's
She
like
wears
the
the
mother.
pants,
I'm telling you,
really.
she's the mother, you're the child. And we do that
I
in
know.
relationships. Okay. Yeah, good. Do you have any questions you want to ask?
Yes. Like what I said before, do you think that my dad is?
Angry at you?
Yeah.
No, not at all. He understands you.
Oh.
He understands you, and he understands your concerns. And that's why he said he understands why you
Yeah.
do it, because you love your mom.
Does he feel the same way as me about, like, does he think that?
He thinks your mother should meet someone else.
Yes.
He thinks
Okay.
she should. He thinks you should. Yeah, I understand that. That's part of living life. You want to go to the mall, right?
Yeah.
But that's, you have to think of it like
Yeah.
that, because I mean, it's something you really love to do. And that's part of your expression, your self-expression. And your mom is someone who needs to have someone in her life. She doesn't feel full. She doesn't feel, you know, who she is without someone.
I feel
I know.
empty without him. We were
Exactly.
best friends.
Oh, he's a good guy. Yeah, he's a good guy. I know there's a jacket of his. I don't know if there's a sporting jacket or jackets. You understand that you have?
Yes, it's
So-
Aaron, my son still wears it to school.
Okay, because he said you have his sports jacket. I love that.
yeah.
Okay? I hope that helps you. You can,
Yes.
that'll help you a little more and make it more clear. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome.
Tiffany, I'm going to start with you. Did you find the answers you were looking for today with this reading?
The answer to my question was very clear. I know now that it's okay for my mom to date, and I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Now, have you made your mom's love life a little hard for her?
I blocked him out once.
Really?
Yeah.
She does.
Every time, if they come over and my mom's like in the shower or something, I say, she's not here, slam the door.
Or if
And
they call, she'll say, "She's not
I
home."
hate it. And no matter how much, like they would know that I hate them, so they'd bring home gifts for me. Oh, Tiffany, hi, I just want you to know that I care for you. And I'm like, I took the gift. One time he gave me a pie. I just wanted to smash it in his face. But I didn't.
All that's going to change now, right?
Yeah, it's gonna change.
Is there a play or some school play he's talking to me about?
Tiffany, when did you feel that James connected with your dad?
I felt when he connected was when he was talking about the school play, because like that's the one thing that means so much to me right now.
Really?
And I'm just glad that he is excited for me too.
I know there's a jacket of his.
My son will wear that to school. To this day, he will wear it to school. He's very picky about his clothes, but he wears that torn up coat to school because that's his dad's. So,
Well, it sounds as though things may change for your love life.
I hope.
Keep us
I need some
posted.
help.
I think it'll be fine. Thank you, guys.
Next, her father was always very polite.
He said, I didn't want to push in with everyone else, but he said, I was able to squeeze through.
What was so urgent that made her well-mannered father push his way through today? Find out next on Beyond.
Does anybody know someone who had the nickname of Pinky? Pinky or Pokey? Pookie. Was that your husband or something? And he's passed over to you, brother?
My mother.
Your mother?
Yeah, she
And did she give this name, Pookie, to you or to her?
No, my dad
Gave it to her?
gave it to
Was
her
Pookie?
and all
And
her
did your dad
friends.
also pass over then?
No, huh?
Your dad passed over. He called you Pookie Butt? Okay.
That really stood out.
Was that something that you and him kind of, it was a funny thing between
When I
you
was a
guys?
baby.
Okay. What's your real name? I'm not calling you Pookie Butt. What is your real name?
Robin.
Robin? Okay, Robin. And was there a trip supposed to be made or going on a trip? Or you were on a trip and you couldn't get there?
I was on a trip. When he passed, I was gone for 3 days,
Okay.
and I missed it.
It's just confirmation that it's him and that this situation he's presenting, so you know it was him. It was him coming through for you. And he's saying to me that bothered you for a long time, that you weren't able to be there for him when he passed. And he doesn't want you to feel bad about this. Okay, he does not want you to feel bad about this because he said it was meant to be the way it was meant to be. And, you know, God took him when God took him. You can't create it. And he keeps on talking about, that wasn't there anyway. He wasn't there anyway. I feel as though there weren't many people around him when he passes because your dad never wanted anyone around him when he passed. Your dad's a very independent man, and he doesn't want to make anyone feel bad, okay? Now, there's someone that smoked a pipe or tried smoking a pipe. I'm not sure if it was, I don't think it was him. I'm not sure if there's a grandfather who smoked a pipe or someone else smoked a pipe.
One of his closest friends.
One of his closest friends.
He's been taking care of my mom and I,
Oh, okay,
emotionally.
okay. And he comes to the house and visits your mom? Okay, and he smokes the pipe? Okay, good, there we are. Who's Bob?
That's my dad.
That's your dad. Okay, thank you. Name he's given me, okay? Come on, Bob's great. Nice man, funny. Funny man, very mannered guy. He said, I didn't want to push in with everyone else, but he said, I was able to squeeze through, and he is. I can't breathe on my own, he said to me. He couldn't breathe on his own, and they kept on giving him All right, I'll stop the readings. We'll move on. Y'all see that? Never know what to expect when it comes to a show like this. I will not lose my composure. I will continue. I know, go back to that. He's talking about trouble breathing, and he did not like having to use some other way of, I know that. He would not be one who wants artificial breathing, respiration. He didn't want to stay alive from machines. He didn't want that. Your dad did not want that at all. I know that there was talk about bringing him home or having him come home.
Yes, I thought he
but
was
he never
coming.
made it home. He said, I never made it home.
Right.
Okay? I don't know who has the baby just now, just had a baby.
I did.
Is it your baby? Because he just showed me blocks, like toy blocks, and I see that as babies. Okay, well, guess what? Daddy's helping you with the baby. Okay.
My daughter plays with blocks at my mom's house.
Okay, the blocks.
In his office.
Oh, well, there you go. That's so interesting. All right, so little blocks with the letters on them.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's 4 of 'em.
Well, he sees her, and he's around her. He's protecting her. He's protecting her, okay? He's protecting her. Good. I'm going to leave you with that, okay? All right. Thank you,
so
sweetie.
much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming too. I'm not calling you Pookie Butt. What is your real name?
So, Robin, you're the first Pookie Butt we've had on the show.
I believe that one.
Can you tell me, is that like a secret name you and your father had between
From
you?
the time I was a baby, it started when I was a baby, all the way up to my wedding day, there was a card with an envelope that said Pookie taped to my wedding dress on the day I got married.
That you were on a trip and you couldn't get there?
Yeah, I'd gone away to a wedding for 3 days in Las Vegas, and he was sick, but he was home, and he wanted me to go. I just had a baby, and he wanted us to take the time, and I'll be here when you get back. And I got back and went to the hospital, and he passed away 10 minutes before I got there. And within 3 days, it went from, I'll see you when you get back, to he was gone.
So you came here today hoping to connect with your dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it you wanted to find out or say or know?
I guess I knew that he left me a tape that a long time ago when I got married saying that he knew we were so close we didn't need words.
I guess I could say a lot of mushy things like how much I love you and so on, but you and the whole world know how I feel about you, and I know how you feel about me. Our feelings are so big and so deep, we don't even have to talk about them.
And I played that over and over because I wasn't there. But to just hear it again, that it's okay, we didn't need words.
Was there a moment when James convinced you that he actually was talking to your father?
Oh gosh, right off the bat, the Pookie gave,
Yes.
It was so obvious.
You really
for me.
can't beat that one.
Right, right.
I don't know who has the baby just now, just had a baby.
My daughter's 2, she just turned 2, but then when he said new baby, I'm 11 weeks pregnant. I just, as of yesterday, heard the heartbeat.
Congratulations,
Thank
and you
you.
heard the heartbeat.
Yeah,
Oh, how
so
exciting.
I just
Is it a
keep
girl or a
wondering-
boy?
I don't know. I was hoping he'd tell me. Dad knows.
So you're going to keep it a secret to the end?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Good luck with the new baby.
Thank you.
And the toddler. You got a lot of work going. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
As adults, we have responsibility to the next generation with our children. Make sure that you take care of your child, teach your child to do the right things in life, and to empower them with our own gifts of intuition, love, and understanding. I want to thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Wayne.
I was wondering if it's only learned or if you can is it a gift.
It's an ability, but every person has the ability, but some have it a little bit more than others. But once you realize you have an ability, you can develop that further.